Patreon member shout out. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I say to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, bright sunny days, dark sacred nights, and I think, hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you with a Veve OMI update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. For not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. And before we get started, everyone comment, like, and subscribe. That is so great for the YouTube algorithms. A free way to support the channel, a non-free way is by joining the Patreon or by smashing that thanks button down below. The meaty stuff first, we'll get to that. We got the Star Wars. There is no ifs, ands, buts about this. Is going to be one of the most iconic drops that we have had so far. Yeah, we've had Spider-Man. Yeah, we've had partners. We've had, you know, the Disney stuff. But Star Wars is just one of the most iconic brands in the world. Everybody knows what Star Wars is. The Yoda, there's a good amount of sizes. You know, there's like 60-something thousand of them, or 50-something thousand of them. 66,000 of them, and there is, okay, people are like, okay, the mint size is too high. All right, we'll get to the complaints in a second. First, I just want to say how excited I am. The one thing I am trying to think about is Yoda's lightsabers. It looks like it's the same size as the others, and Yoda's is supposed to be really small, and I don't know, like, if we get Yoda in the future, which we might even get this week, why would his lightsaber be like double the size of him? You know, it just wouldn't make sense. So I would want to see something like that be super small. But anyway, there are, you know, judge me by my size, do you? You know, there are, 19,800 of him. And then we have the Skywalker lightsaber, which is, again, so iconic because it's one of the only ones to be used by two Jedi. Technically three, because you had Obi-Wan had to have used that at some point. So you had Anakin, you had Obi-Wan, then it gives it to Luke. It just, and then I guess Rey uses it at the end as well. So again, it's super fantastic. Although I think she uses a different one. Yeah, one of the other ones. So you have not only those two that are iconic, those are the commons. Then you have Kylo Ren, the only dark one we have, the only one that's red. God, that's so amazing. And again, all of these are $60. And again, we'll get to the prices in a second. This was the only lightsaber of its kind in 2015 when it was released. It's just absolutely unique. There's no mistaking. Like, hey, okay, blue lightsaber. Okay, that could be for a Padawan. That could be for a Jedi Knight. That could, it could be whatever. It's green, same thing. It could be for could be Qui-Gon Jinn's. It could be any Jedi Master. Purple, which is the next one. We have Mace Windu's. So Kylo Ren is only 12,000. Mace Windu's 9,999. Still over 9,000. We did not see him die. We did not find a body, so there's a chance that we might see him in this Obi-Wan series. Kylo, probably not. You know, again, Luke and Leia are still children, so we're probably not going to see that unless they have like visions of the future somehow. Maybe that's possible. But yeah, Mace Windu, obviously have Anakin and Obi-Wan, and again, you might see Yoda in here. He's chilling on Dagobah. Ahsoka Tano. Oh my God, my beautiful lady person. There's so many scenes that I want to see with her. Like, she's got one of the most epic storylines ever. Just absolute queen. One of the best characters in Star Wars. You know, that, Sleeping Comics says Star Wars Rebels is proof that you don't need to follow the Skywalker family. You don't need to follow that storyline. Ahsoka Tano is one of the best. Like, absolutely one of the best. Love her. And that, of course, is a secret rare. 5,454 of them. Now let's get to some of the complaints. The size. People don't like the amount of size. Oh, there's too many of them. There's over 60,000 of them, and the price is too high at $60. Okay. What if I told you that you didn't have to participate and you didn't have to buy these if you don't want to? You know, if there's somebody got, that gun to your head and like, you're going to buy these, tell me about it. Let's fight them together. But for the most part, like this is... They are a business. They want to make money. If you plant them, they will grow. If you build it, they will come. If you release them, people will buy. People don't have to buy. You don't have to do it. And then if you have the people are saying, okay, well, Kylo Ren. I took a look at some of the Kylo Ren lightsabers, and yeah, they start at $32. One of the cheapest ones I could find is $32. On shopdisney.com. but they range to almost $400. You know, a low price from Hasbro, $357. Like these are not cheap items. You know, if you want a cheap item, you're going to get a cheap item. But yeah, Kylos are very, again, $32.99 is the cheapest I can find. That looks like it still, you know, might be in the box. That will degrade. That will break after a time. These will not. These do not degrade. So yeah, if you're looking for cheap ones, go to shopdisney.com. Get one for $27 less before shipping and handling and taxes. If you're really that against these prices. Are any of them going to go below retail? I don't know. But again, 66,000 of these. How many millions of plastic lightsabers were sold? Like, I had several when I was younger. I bought a couple for my friend's kid when I was living with it, you know, the last couple of years. Because they said, oh, I want to fight. Okay, I'll get them for you. Pew, pew. Why? Because that is passing off Star Wars to the next generation. Like, that is... And this is something that's... It's not like, you know, those ones that I gave them, they're going to, like, pass on. They'll be destroyed by the time they have kids. But these you can pass on to your kids. This is... Price is what you pay, and the value is what you get. You know, David Yu and I'll get to, actually, let me get to this right now. David Yu coming out saying key release lightsabers. You know, having the endorsement, like, he doesn't do this for just each one. He did this for, I think, Steamboat Willie, yeah, he did it for Steamboat Willie, and he did it for this. Drop in the comments. Also drop in the comments if you like the Ramones, because I did that rendition. Anyway, but drop in the comments any other thing that David has endorsed like this. I know, again, key release, he had Steamboat Willie and this. Name other ones, because I'm having a hard time thinking of it. So this is something that, even if you pay $60 now and it's like, oh, well, now it's only worth $40. Well, what's it worth to you? If there was no price on this and it had to do with just bidding, what would you bid on it? $20? You might not get it. Yeah, I mean, at some point, and again, you can get that Ahsoka Tano lightsaber. Oh, that's a Jesus. That could go for hundreds, if not over $1,000 right now off the bat. This is Disney people are crazy. Spider-Man are crazy. Star Wars people are crazy. Like, absolutely. They made a Star Wars movie just about the fans called Fanboys. Like, none of the, and that, you know. Again, the price is what you pay, value is what you get. What type of value are you going to get out of that? That, again, you could use forever. You could pass on to your kids. A lot of these people, I feel like people are really misunderstanding this, that this is something that's on the blockchain that you own forever. Pass on to whoever you want to. This is not just something that you're going to buy once. It's going to degrade and it gets lower in value. This will get more, this will have more value put into it over time. Moving on. So we do have a second game from Curtis M. Cooper, or C. Cooper RE on the Twitter, that is burning OMI. The second one is really hard. It's not as easy as the first game, so I've been having a hard time with that. Been watching a lot of ads. But they have introducing the new OMI Incinerator affiliate store. 100% of all profits will be used to remove OMI from the circulating supply. He's partnered with many content creators in Veve family to bring a variety of designs, variety of items and thousands of designs. So definitely go check them out on Twitter if you want some clothes, if you want to buy that. Yeah, so what do I have before? Oh my God, I just had to show that. Like, that's like one of the most beautiful things that I could think of. Speaking of beautiful things, we have Brock McBlockchain that said Cozy Dinos sold out. So his things that he had AI things for, which actually I'm going to go into right now. So the description on this is a set of 45 one-of-ones of dinosaurs made from comfortable sweaters and yarn. These are AI generated with the help of Brock McBlockchain's brain and guidance. And I got one. Look at that Cozy Dino with the little overbite. That's so cute. Is that a little Trump hair? Cozy Dino number 22. Keeping this forever. And yeah, so why am I bringing this up? Like, Chavez, this doesn't really have anything to do with, you know, I mean, he's on the Feeshes, and Feeshes burn OMI. Well, these burn OMI too. How? They sold out, making 1.2 ETH. And as requested, he has used 1 ETH to buy 1 million plus OMI that will be put into the arena's prize pool for the upcoming beta tournament for Feesh. Comment down below. Thank you, Brock. Thank you, Daddy. Because, again, he didn't have to do that. He could have done this. He could have made 90. He could have made 900 of these and just be like, hey, it's one off. He could have had to do it Feesh. but he's using those profits to buy OMI and not even going to keep it. Going to be putting it into the arena's prize pool for the upcoming beta tournament. Absolutely bananas. Moving on. We had Kobe Collects. I haven't read this yet. This is a blind reaction on his Instagram saying, overall, feeling extremely bullish about Veve right now. The conversations I've had with different groups of people over the last week, combined with the drops we're about to get while getting closer to the end of Q2 and other improvements and catalysts, while taking out bot farms and scammers and increasing the size of the Veve team, while filtering out a portion of the diluted user base and not having to sell the dream instead of collectible and significance, while seeing things still selling out and money being funneled in during a down market. While flippers move their collectibles to hands of holders, before we have immutable X or true control over these NFTs, before we are recognized by the majority of the NFT community, before NFT tech is recognized by the masses, while still pioneering and being first to do it, before master collector and incentives to collect and hold, before major partnerships under the belt that are yet to be announced and have been hinted at for months are released, before Gary's and other influencers in the NFT community start to recognize and speak on Veve as a must-watch, before AR improvements that will allow Veve content creation to excel, before Veve Metaverse, before user development, before OMI utility, before raffle points and experience points and reward shops, before advertising that's been unnecessary as of yet, before more major licenses sign on, among so many other things happening, it's a phenomenal time to be an early adopter. Mic drop. Sorry, I got a little excited reading that. That entire thing was one run-on sentence. It was great. Everyone, please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. And everyone, please check out @HeyDavidDon and @KingMavsForever over on Twitter. Standoff Chart and King Mavs over on the Veve app. Kobe Collects and OMI Player 1 over on the YouTube, Raythax.eth domain name. Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Puddin' Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sody Pop Media, Meadow Lemon, Veve Dark Link, and Veve Vibes all on the YouTube, and you have @WetWizardVeve and Gary O @1234CA3 all on the Twitter, which I follow. I love you guys. Goodbye. Meow, 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 meow.